Welcome to Consumer Science News and Notes, an informative program from experts on your health, home, family, food, and finances. Consumer Science News and Notes will explain these interesting facts and offer useful and intriguing information. During the program, we'll let you know about websites you can visit for useful data and ideas. We'll also tell you where to send for free brochures and information packets.
Did you know your kidneys can filter your blood up to 25 times a day? Your kidneys also make urine and remove waste and extra fluid from your body. If your kidneys are struggling, they will work harder to keep up. You could lose up to 60% of your kidney function before you notice any problems. People can get kidney disease at any age, even children. But you can take the steps to help protect your kidneys today. Visit a healthcare professional and get to know your kidneys. Learn more at niddk.nih.gov.
For 4 decades, award-winning writers and illustrators have been nurturing new science fiction and fantasy authors and artists through the annual L. Ron Hubbard Writers of the Future and Illustrators of the Future contests. The annual anthology of winning entries is available online and at booksellers. Entrance is free, and winners retain full rights to their work, get cash awards, and an expense-paid week-long workshop in California. For further information, including how to enter the contests, visit writersofthefuture.com and galaxypress.com.
Say hello to Better Health.
Hi, Alexis from Signify Health. Nice to meet you.
For over 10 years, millions of people have invited Signify Health into their homes to take the time to get to know them and really listen to their concerns. And to do it at no cost, fully covered by their health plans. Visit hellosignify.com or call 855-984-5121 to see if you're eligible.
Diabetes occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. It can lead to serious health issues affecting your eyes, kidneys, nerves, and heart. Taking charge of diabetes today may prevent health problems tomorrow. Plan healthy meals and snacks with fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins. Try to be active most days of the week. Get enough sleep. Take your medicines as prescribed. Work with your healthcare team for support. Visit niddk.nih.gov to learn more.
National Grid is working to ensure your life is powered by affordable, reliable, clean energy. As we increase our use of cleaner energy sources like wind, solar, and hydro, we can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. But our grid wasn't designed to support today's demand and growing need for clean, renewable energy to reduce carbon emissions and combat climate change. We're building a smarter, stronger, and cleaner energy system to help connect renewables to the grid and connect our customers to innovative energy solutions to power our communities today and into the future.
Addressing climate change requires a smart, strong, and clean energy grid that provides affordable, reliable power when and where people need it. The grid of the future is projected to double in size to meet demand. That means thousands of jobs in Massachusetts across a wide variety of industries, from manufacturing technology, such as batteries and wind turbines, to electric vehicle construction and maintenance, to consumer sales. To learn what that can mean for you, visit nationalgridus.com. When you visit a doctor, you can instantly see how much care is taken to maintain a healthy environment, a clean lobby, a safe and sterile patient room. In even the cleanest house, however, dirty air ducts can be a factor in health issues. This could be what the ducts in your home look like. With proper air duct cleaning, airborne pollutants are reduced, improving indoor air quality and your health. Dust off the ducts and inhale the difference. Learn more at breathingclean.com.
Hi, I'm Lisa with Seagram's Escapes, excited to share an easy cocktail idea to help you make happiness happen for any occasion. Here I have our bestseller, Jamaican Me Happy. Simply mix a few ingredients over ice with your favorite fruit. I'm adding rum, equal part white wine, and of course, our Seagram's Escapes. Voila! Seagram's Escapes Tropical Sangria. For this and other delicious recipes, visit Seagram'sEscapes.com. Enjoy!
Nurses save, prolong, and improve lives, and nurse educators help others learn how to do so. But all too often, they're overworked and overlooked. Now, however, they're being honored throughout National Nurses Month in May, and not a moment too soon. 1 million nurses will retire by 2030. That's where nurse educators come in. They give students the knowledge and skills they need. And the National League for Nursing provides nurse educators with the necessary resources to succeed. Learn more at nln.org. The newest and most exciting voices of science fiction and fantasy have been found by the L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers and Illustrators of the Future contests. Winners get cash, an all-expense-paid trip to Hollywood, and a gala dinner with such celebrities as Nancy Cartwright, Georgina Riley, Mark O'Brien, and Jim Meskimen. This year's grand prize writer winner is David Henriksen of Virginia. Dao V, originally from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, was named 2023 Grand Prize Illustrator winner. Famed author L. Ron Hubbard created the contest to give aspiring writers and artists of speculative fiction a much-needed break. Past winners have gone on to publish thousands of books and stories and had their work on thousands of albums, TV shows, and movies. The contests are open to all amateur writers and illustrators of speculative fiction, free to enter, and the judging is blind. Winners retain full rights to their work. Winning entries are published in an annual anthology. To learn more, including how to enter the annual contests and where to get the anthology, visit writersofthefuture.com. If you work for any of the 32 million businesses in the U.S., your office air may need cleaning. Dirty HVAC systems can be unpleasant, even dangerous for office workers, expensive for employers, and bad for the planet. Contaminants in the ductwork get recirculated, and some 40% of heating or cooling energy is wasted. Getting the system inspected and professionally cleaned can be the solution. To help, the National Air Duct Cleaners Association lists certified ventilation inspectors and air systems cleaning specialists. Learn more at breathingclean.com.
Diabetes is a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. Diabetes can damage the eyes, kidneys, nerves, and heart, and is linked to some types of cancer. Managing diabetes takes a team. Ask your primary care provider if you should talk with other healthcare professionals about your concerns. Your diabetes care team can include a nutritionist, diabetes educator, pharmacist, or a variety of other healthcare professionals. Visit niddk.nih.gov to learn more.
Duct cleaning is never really a normal thing to think about until there's a problem.
For a homeowner, you may find that you're dusting more often than regular. Another telltale sign is return air grills. They get covered in a nice little film. It's a very visual indication that you've got to build up.
The condition of the filters, that they should be changing regularly. The odors that they may or may not experience walking into the front door of their house, or what guests say about their home. Those are some things that you should really consider having someone look at your duct system.
When consumers are looking for quality duct cleaning, you can go to breathingclean.com, learn about the procedures, what you should be looking for in a contractor, what you should be looking for in the job specifically. Believe it or not, you're better off not cleaning your ductwork at all than having someone come in, agitate debris, and not getting it out entirely, because you are ultimately breathing in their mistakes. So you definitely want to have a NACA certified person on every single job.
Chronic kidney disease is a serious condition that affects 1 in 7 U.S. adults. Being an active participant in your care is important. Work alongside your healthcare team to identify the treatment plan that fits your lifestyle, mobility, health status, and dietary needs. Your path can include physical activity, like walking or taking the stairs, a healthy meal plan with food you enjoy, or a sleep routine that helps you get enough rest. Visit niddk.nih.gov.
You can have healthier, happier pets and a better planet for them to live on, and lower your costs with a simple switch in your pet's diet. Here's why. Studies suggest a vegan diet can help dogs live longer and feel healthier. When you consider a dog's diet, explains Dr. Abril Estrada, they're usually eating the same foods every day. Rotating protein sources so your dog gets some from plants and some from meat can reduce the risk of allergies and other conditions and improve their microbiome. And all that can mean fewer visits to the vet, saving you money. As for protecting the earth, pets constitute 25 to 30% of the environmental effects of animal production in the use of land, water, fossil fuel, phosphate, and biocides in the United States. So if the country's estimated 90 million dogs consume less meat, we might all be better off. You can learn more about plant-based food for dogs developed by veterinarians, food scientists, and board-certified animal nutritionists from the experts at Wild Earth by visiting wildearth.com.
Whoa, so many bubbles! Pop, pop, pop. I don't know that this is true, but I feel like most women have that innate desire to be a mom. To be somebody who gets to see the privilege of kids growing up. Beep, beep, beep. I'm stuck. And like how fun and cool they are, right? And just to have that relationship, to be able to pour into another person, I just feel like that's the coolest thing that somebody gets to do. You only have little kids for a while. You get a short amount of time to really shape and mold these kids. And when you don't get to do that because of documentation, because of administrative stuff, when your kid looks at you and she says, "Mommy, I don't like when you're busy," it hurts to disappoint other people. Both of my parents are physicians, and they owned their own practice for pretty much all of me growing up. I saw them walk with people through all the happy parts and sad parts of life, and they cared for more than just the medical aspect of people, but the mental and emotional part of people as well. And that's kind of what led me to primary care. I truly believe for everybody, medicine is a calling. I don't think you get into this field and stay in this field if it's not a calling. We don't get into medicine just for the money. We get into it for the people. So sometimes I've said, there are 3 people in the room when I go into the room. There's the patient, there's the me, and then there's the EMR system. So the whole time you're in there, and patients know it too, they're like, my doctor comes into the room and only looks at the computer. They don't even care about me. I mean, if you're not in the room clicking on buttons with the patient, how much work are you taking home? You said, what was her first name? How do you spell that last name? I'm okay, but I hear you're not doing so well. I think burnout can look different for every single person. And I think that's why it's so hard to study, right? Is because there's not one definition that fits. I was bringing work home almost every single night and spending hours and hours outside of work time doing documentation. We're not going outside. It's time to go nighties. When you look at a lot of people, they talk about burnout as being just angry or not caring. And I certainly hit a point like that when we were talking about or thinking about having our son. My husband and I were going, man, we're not striking a balance here. So I'd get to work and sit in my car and just go, feel. I love what I do, but all the extra stuff made it not worth it. My patients aren't getting the best of me, my kids aren't getting the best of me, so the option would have been going part-time. And my husband and I have really kicked back and forth for that, but with my student loan debt and the house and trying to pay for babysitters on the days I'm not there, monetarily it wasn't going to make sense. And so it's really about, for me, trying to find that balance so that I also feel the joy and that I'm giving the best of myself. Suki, insert wellness HPI. New paragraph. Differential diagnosis for this abdominal bloating is IBS. I've been using Suki for a year and a half now. And I keep getting these patient notes back where I read them and I'm like, wow, I sounded really smart when I wrote that note. And it's because I'm saying things in the way that doctors think. She does not check her blood sugars or her blood pressures at home, but hasn't felt like they are off, period. It's much more relaxed and easy to do now versus the computer typing like this for hours. The dictation part is really nice, but there's all kinds of other things that help it flow smoothly that allow the dictation to be as good as it is. It's the fact that Suki pulls up your schedule, so you're not trying to open a new note for each person. It's there. It pulls in the vitals, it pulls in the medications, it can pull in past problems. Each little thing that you do is saving seconds or minutes, but those seconds and minutes add up. So as they're talking, I say, I'm just gonna catch this while we're talking. And then very quickly in the visit, the computer gets pushed aside and I get to just sit and talk with the patient. And so I'm getting to hear those things more because I'm connecting with the patient instead of looking at a computer screen. And so things flow better. I feel like things are going better. I'm also communicating better. I'm also getting better revenue and better RVUs in my daily basis. And patients are getting better care. When I was bringing a lot of work home, I either didn't have time or I felt too much stress to do a lot of the things that I enjoy doing. And so this summer has been just a really fun summer. Some of my favorite days are the days where we wake up and say, we're just gonna have a yes day today. We're gonna say yes to what the kids wanna do and we're gonna do it. Those days, probably my favorite days. You know, when you hear people talk about they were carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, but they didn't realize it until the weight was gone. You'll hear people say like, I feel like I'm breathing for the first time, or I feel like I'm walking on air. And those sound like such cliches, but it's the easiest way to explain, like I was so weighed down and didn't realize it. I just thought this was normal. I love what I do, and I love that I get to be a mom and a family doc. I love that I get to impact people's lives on a daily basis. That I'm giving the best of me to the people I care about.
If you've been feeling a bit of brain fog lately, you know that fudgy feeling of not being able to concentrate in Zoom meetings and forgetting things? Well, you aren't alone, and new research shows the isolation of the last year can impact how the brain works. But the good news is that there are several nootropic solutions, dietary supplements created to support cognitive performance that help clear away the brain fog. Neurohacker has developed several products in the Qualia line to help cognition and focus. The Qualia line includes 3 comprehensive supplements to be taken separately or in combination: Qualia Mind, Qualia Life, and Qualia Night, and will give your brain a stronger edge as normal life resumes. Qualia Mind helps cognition and focus. Qualia Life supports better aging by providing nutrition for your cells. Qualia Night is formulated to help you achieve better quality sleep and amplify next-day energy and productivity. Qualia products are carefully crafted formulas that use potent, high-purity vegan ingredients. To learn more, go to neurohacker.com. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way people live and interact with one another. For many older adults, this can mean a loss of social connections that can have serious negative mental and physical health consequences. Contact the Elder Care Locator to find local services that can help reduce social isolation and loneliness. Call the Elder Care Locator at 1-800-677-1116. Funded by the U.S. Administration for Community Living, the Elder Care Locator is a free public service administered by the National Association of Area Agencies on Aging. Hunker down inside during a cold snap? Clean air ducts improve indoor air quality and can save money. One of the biggest sources of energy consumption is the heating. Fortunately, the Department of Energy reports proper equipment maintenance can cut your energy bill by as much as 30%. Dirty HVAC systems work harder, use more energy, and are more likely to need replacing sooner. A professional air duct cleaner certified by the National Air Duct Cleaners Association can help. To find one nearby, visit nadca.com. Most medical experts agree the COVID-19 vaccine is the way to fight the pandemic, but myths about it persist. Vaccines work by encouraging your body to generate antibodies to protect against an invading infection. The most common risks of mild symptoms are outweighed by the protection offered by the vaccine. Get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as it becomes available to help protect yourself and your family, says the National League for Nursing. For more information, visit nln.org. Research suggests some 40 million Americans, likely people you know, visit pornography sites regularly. While watching consenting adults is perfectly legal, there are troubling aspects about porn and the industry behind it. Studies show about half of avid viewers found their tastes changed, so they were increasingly drawn to extreme porn that had previously disgusted them. That means porn producers are incentivized to create content that pushes the limits, including the use of violent, degrading acts and the use of women dressed up to look like children. To help people understand this situation, Exodus Cry, a leading global anti-trafficking nonprofit organization, created Beyond Fantasy, a documentary miniseries exposing the horrific injustices of the porn industry. You can watch it on YouTube and protect the exploited by signing a petition to raise the age of entry into porn from 18 to 21. Learn more at beyondfantasy.com. Award-winning artist Annie Steg-Girard and the game designers from Forbidden Games have a fantastic new game ready for you. It's called Fairies and Magical Creatures. The game combines fantasy, strategy, and easy-to-learn rules with stunning visuals that feel more like an art exhibit than a game. But the game is amazing and magical. Designed specifically for avid gamers and beginners alike, Fairies and Magical Creatures invites players to grow their own fairy garden. To learn more about this game, visit the Kickstarter and forbiddengames.net. Addressing climate change requires a smart, strong, and clean energy grid that provides affordable, reliable power when and where people need it. The grid of the future is projected to double in size to meet demand. That means thousands of jobs in New York across a wide variety of industries, from manufacturing technology, such as batteries and wind turbines, to electric vehicle construction and maintenance, to consumer sales. To learn what that can mean for you, visit nationalgridus.com. Until the next time, we hope these ideas for your health, your safety, and your finances make your day a little better and a lot more fun.